Welcome to the Polytunnel Diaries. Welcome to Gardening with Ben, everyone. A brand new episode which will drop every week on a Sunday, fingers crossed. We stick to it and we get this doing every single week. So, as you know, I've spent quite a lot of money on inside my polytunnel and sprucing it up and doing it all good, and hopefully getting a lot of produce growing in here. We've had this polytunnel now for 16 to 20 years, and usually I just grow some tomatoes in a tub and some peppers and some cucumbers, but I thought this is a fantastic growing space. It gets full sun, it gets warm, and why not use it to its full potential and get growing more and more produce in here, and hopefully all year round. So let's start off with our first episode showing you what's happening in here and how well it's looking. So this is inside the polytunnel. We've now got 14 of these raised beds in here. We've got to get them all filled up with compost and vegetation in the bottom, and then put some compost on top. We've got all that to do, which is going to be a big job getting all the compost down here. But once it's done, and then obviously we'll keep topping them up and adding food to them, because obviously they use their food from the compost, so we'll have to keep adding it to keep plants to keep them fed. So let's have a look at what's happening in here. So we've got 14 of these easy fill hanging baskets, which we got from Oakland Gardens. We've got 12 strawberry plants around the sides, and then we've got 3 in the top. We're going to be having a drip irrigation system put in, and then it'll feed them and water them every single day, and hopefully keep them alive in the polytunnel, because obviously they'll dry out fast when it gets to summertime. And these are ever-bearing strawberries, Albion variety, so they'll keep fruiting all the way through summer. As long as I keep taking off the runners, they'll keep producing the fruit. Fingers crossed, that is the plan anyway. So yeah, we've got loads of these, so these are going to look absolutely fantastic and hopefully produce some beautiful strawberries. But they're looking pretty good, and they're looking healthy plants. We've also sown our sweet peas today in the root trainers. Again, we got these from Oakland Gardens, and yeah, hopefully get some sweet peas growing down here, because it add absolute colour, fragrance, and the bees love them. We've got these in the mini greenhouse. We haven't got room on his windowsill at home, and they can grow leggy if you're not careful, which you don't want with sweet peas. So yeah, we're growing them in here, and hopefully they'll germinate and look good. In here we've got as potatoes, what we're chitting and keeping dry and cool. I've put them secure away this year, because last year I had them in my shed and the squirrels pinched them, or the rats, so I lost a lot of my potatoes. But we've got them all in there. We're going to be planting these on Good Friday. It's an old gardener's tale, and they say to plant potatoes on Good Friday. It's all to do with the moon, so I've always stuck with that and had great crops. So yeah, that'll soon be here, and we'll soon be planting them. We've also got this beautiful bulb lasagna. We got the bulbs last year from U Garden, and they're absolutely growing fantastic. Obviously they're growing faster in here because it's warmer, and yeah, they'll soon be flowering, because look, you can see like the little flowers coming on the mini daffodils, so they'll soon be popping out and blooming. So we'll take that outside soon, so that we've got some colour outside. We're just speeding it along. Obviously we've got loads of bulbs outside as well, so they'll be coming out soon. We've also got some of those herb plants in here to keep them alive during the winter, and then we'll take them back outside next year, this year now, once it warms up a bit. And yeah, we need to tidy them up, trim them back, and get rid of the weeds what are growing in them as well. So that's one job that we've got to do. But my plan will be to have tomatoes all down that backside, and then some plants in front of them, and then we'll possibly be growing cauliflowers, broccoli, cabbage in these raised beds in the middle, cucumbers and peppers possibly in this one. So hopefully they'll all grow, and I want to grow some carrots and like spring onions, beetroot, little veg as well in these, because they'll grow a lot faster, and lettuce as well. So we've got plenty of ideas of what we're going to grow in these. But yeah, fingers crossed it's going to look absolutely amazing in here, and hopefully get a lot more produce. So we've got 14 extra new beds to grow in this year, which is going to be absolutely amazing. It'll just keep trouble keeping it watered when it gets warm, but we'll keep on top of it and hopefully get some great produce growing. So I hope you've enjoyed the first episode of our Polytunnel Diaries. We'll produce these each week, showing you what's happening in here, what's growing, what's not growing. We always show the truth. And yeah, stay tuned for next week's episode. So drop us a follow to stay up to date. Until next time, everyone, remember, keep smiling, keep shining, and keep gardening with Ben, everyone.